So I'm curious if any other musicians kind of write like this, where they're really affected by the seasons. I find that the time of like right now, basically, March, like February, March, April, spring is always my most fruitful and most creative time, and a time when like every time I've ever had like an insane amount of output on like creating albums, and it's always the spring. It's always the spring. And part of it now like makes sense that, I mean, logistically it works well for me because I'm not having to put my air conditioner on, and pretty soon the radiator will go off, so there's like a sweet spot when you can record and you're not hearing bullshit. But that's not why I actually am creative. I feel like I'm so tied to the seasons, and that's part of why I live on the East Coast. Like when I lived in Los Angeles, I went a little bit crazy in the sense of like, I don't like that you don't have the change of seasons there. It makes me like I need to see the leaves changing. I'm so connected to that. I love the winter. I love the hibernation aspect. Like I just really vibe well with like that, the seasonal change, but I also create in that same exact way. Like I have a little bit of like in the winter, I find that I'm in more of a, I mean, I guess I have been still writing, but I find that like in the spring, all of my ideas start to like synthesize. I start to like finish projects that have been like percolating in my head for a while. It's just, it's the best time for my creativity. So I'm curious, do any other artists find that they have that same kind of like seasonal output, you know? Like I find the fall is good for me to do more like releasing. Like this spring is always the time in my head where I want to like finish my songs, record them, start like mixing them more in the summer, release in the fall, and then in the winter I kind of let myself rest a bit. Anybody else do that? Or am I just an Aquarian weirdo? And I'm an Aquarius, so I wonder if there's something attached to like to that, you know? Like maybe an Aries needs to create more in the summer, you know? Like chime in, y'all.